Hey guys, Davey here from bumbleUp.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to put on a screen cover on your phone. So as you can see, I already have a screen cover on my phone, and as you can see, I didn't do a good job at it. Got a whole bunch of bubbles and these guys aren't coming out. I mean, I try to get them out, and basically the reason why they're there is because there's little pieces of dust stuck underneath the screen, and it's not going to come out with all the squeegeeing, in the world. So anyway, I'm going to apply another screen cover, and this time I'm gonna do it right, showing you guys what I did wrong, and that way you guys could avoid doing the same, because obviously you don't want to be wasting money like I just did on this guy. So anyway, first things first, do it in a dust-free environment. Obviously I tried to do that, but even though I did, there's still dust. So the quicker it takes you to actually put the screen cover on your phone, the less likely there's gonna be dust to go underneath the screen cover. So try to get it right the first time, because the more you try, the more likely there's going to be dust getting stuck underneath the screen, and those little air bubbles, at least for me, drive me crazy. So I can imagine it's going to the same would happen to you. Anyway, really try to clean your screen like perfectly. As you can see, there's pretty much nothing on my screen right now, so it looks good. I can see little like air or dust particles flying around with these lights that I have. Anyway, here's my screen cover. I'm going to pull this guy out. It's your typical dry cover. It's not the wet apply ones. I did a video on the channel if you guys want to check out how to do that. So basically it's pretty simple. Step one is peel this side off, and this is just a little plastic covering. You put it on the screen and then peel this other side off to make it permanent. So anyway, that is that. I'm going to double check my screen to make sure it's still super clean, and looks like it is. I'm going to set it down nice and slowly so that way it doesn't like make any dust fly up on top of the screen. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to pull off step number one. Simple enough, and most of the screen covers are the dry ones are like this. So now the mistake I made, not only with the dust thing, but I try to put it on from the bottom up, and the reason why you don't really want to do this is with new phones, especially with front facing cameras, you have to make sure the screen cover aligns with that. These little sensors right here, you have to make sure that they're not covered, otherwise when you're on a phone call, the screen won't turn off and your cheek will be dialing buttons. And this is a notification light, doesn't really matter if that's covered. But anyway, I would recommend doing it from the bottom up. So I'm going to put this guy like this. So typically you would go the other way, but I think this way is better. So anyway, this is the way I'm going to do it. So I'm going to put this guy down now, and I'm going to align it with the camera if I can. And the camera's kind of covered by this little sticker, but I'm going to try to do it as best I can with the earpiece, and then the little sensors and the camera, and of course I want it to be straight with the actual screen itself, so that way it's like going straight down and everything is perfect. So I'm going to align it as best as I can. I think that's pretty good. It looks pretty good from here. Of course, you can never really tell until you kind of put it down, and looks pretty good. So anyway, what you're going to do is work your way up. So it came with a little squeegee, this brand of screen cover that I got, and just kind of squeegee your way up like this, and just work your way up. So anyway, I'm working my way up slowly. Well, not that slow, of course. Like I said before, you want to go kind of quick, because if you don't, you risk, for every second you're risking more dust getting trapped underneath the screen. So anyway, I put it on. Hopefully it looks okay. I'm gonna kind of squeegee out these air bubbles with this part on, so that way I don't actually scratch my actual screen cover, because who wants a screen cover, a brand new one that's already scratched up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and squeegee away for a little bit. Alright, that's good enough for right now. I'm gonna pull off this screen, so you can see it's kind of coming off. I'm gonna hold this part down, and there you go, and put it on. You can see this time it looks a lot better. Got a few air bubbles here at the top. I'm just gonna kind of squeegee away, like I said. Now this screen cover comes with a little like protective layering, so I got that off right there. You can see that it had a little protective layering for the sensors, and that's kind of annoying. I gotta try to get that out. I'm just gonna flip it up a little, try to dig those guys out from underneath the screen cover. There you go, and looks a lot better. I mean, you guys be the judge. I mean, looks a lot better than the one I showed you in the beginning of the video, and my screen's now going to be protected, and let's see how it looks. See, the screen cover doesn't even mess with it. I got the ultra clear one, so that way it doesn't mess up the screen clarity. obviously you're getting a screen cover because you want to protect the screen, and you know, on a Samsung Galaxy S3, which is the phone I'm using here, why wouldn't you want the super clear one? But anyway, that's it for me in this video. Hopefully, you know, this gives you a little bit of pointers as to how to do it, so that way you could avoid, trust me, try to do it with this method, because if you try another method, you might not line up the camera perfectly, and then the front facing camera would be covered. In this case, it's perfectly revealed, same as the sensors, and you know, you don't have to worry about anything down the line. You want to try to take it off and put it back on, because I could pretty much guarantee you as soon as you do that, you're probably going to get dust underneath the screen. But that's it for me in this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and other reviews and comparisons. Thank you for watching.